welcome to this new video. In this video we'll be creating a 1975 type beat. It's gonna be like synth pop, indie pop-ish, and we're gonna do it completely from scratch. So no pre-recorded guitar, no vocal, nothing. So we're just gonna start it completely from scratch. So enjoy, and I hope you'll learn something. So let me introduce myself. I'm Sierd. I'm a 22-year-old music producer from the Netherlands. I've been a professional freelance producer, ghost producer for a couple years, and I've worked with some great artists and a lot of artists all over the world. If you're an artist and you want to work with me personally, that's very possible, of course. Send me an email to this email address and we'll figure it out. All right, welcome to my Ableton. Let's create like a rhythm. Something like this sounds great. Let's see what we can do now. Maybe add some bass notes to it. Maybe this to the A and this to the G. And let's do this to the root, the C. Let's see what we can do now. Maybe a little bit faster. Alright, so I want the C on top. Yeah, something like this maybe. Let's replace it with like a normal guitar, so using Contact for that because I really can't play guitar, unfortunately. I want a kind of a muted sound for this, so let's see if we can find that maybe. Muted. I want to get rid of this one, so clear slot, and also this. Kinda high. Let's do this up. Like these accents can help a lot to make it a little bit more realistic, I guess. Let's copy it over, like this part. Velocity a little bit down here. Here as well. Maybe we can humanize it a little bit. And I want this quantized. So yeah, that sounds kind of nice. Maybe duplicate it. And here I want to humanize this as well a little bit. Maybe like this. Let's do this to the left, or like, and now double track it. Sounds great. Maybe this one octave up. Oh no, not copy, because otherwise it will like the double tracking won't be correct. Now let's add a chorus to make like that classic 80s type of sound. So this is a great start, and I don't even play guitar, but you can already get like results like this. Maybe there's a nice delay setting in here. Mix up, and now let's make like a group And it's always nice if it's going through a reverb first, so we can do that. Maybe a little bit of distortion. I don't know, I'm just trying it out. Yeah, it sounds great so far. Let's add some more stuff to it. Maybe a ringed out guitar, so I need the MIDI for this. Nice. Add like this guitar as well. Open. Octave up. Let's look in guitar rig. Maybe there's some nice preset for this, for like strummed out guitars. And otherwise we can make it ourselves, so. I like this, but it's very low endy. More chorus. You can't have too much chorus in this kind of music. We could do the same technique for this, but I think I'm just gonna humanize it a little bit. Maybe add like a DX. Yeah, classic DX. Something like this. Sounds already quite 1975 like. Let's remove these and add the techie piano. Maybe on the offbeats, maybe that's nice. So maybe a different one. Not the 1975. Nice. Maybe add like muted guitars. So let's get this one. I was first thinking about like a loop. Yeah, maybe you can look on Splice for like a guitar loop like that. You could try this even though it's like in a minor scale. Maybe nice for in the background. Let's find another one. Maybe here. This one's perfect. But I want to be in a different scale. Maybe like one down. So we're in B major. It's already a vibe. Now let's add a bass, of course. Maybe we can try prime bass. Let's see. I like the vibe of this. So let's call this bass and add like another layer of bass, but like a simpler one. I pick this one all the time. Octave down. Maybe we can do like an octave jump here. let's add drums to this. Synth pop maybe? Oh, we gotta use this one. Very 1975 type of sound. So. Maybe as a transition. Alright, let's look for the drums. I already got this, so let's go for this one. Maybe we could do 4 on the floor. Or like this. Let's get this snare. Sounds already great, so why not? I know what's better, like with the snare or without the snare. With sounds also very cool. That sounds like this. Kinda like that, but without. It sounds kinda like this. I think this is better. The other one gives more energy, but I think this is better. Let's play around with it. So Oliver's snare. Yeah, maybe layer it here. I like it a lot. Let's layer it with some stuff. Maybe some perc loops. Nice, but nice for the background as a layer. Ooh, this is nice. What note is this? Changing around a lot, but G sharp. So free up. I think it's a little bit too fast, but I like the end though. So let's keep that. Nice. But let's do it only like here. Now let's get a head loop. Maybe I like a basic head loop. It's very cool. Maybe we can get it somewhere. I do it like this. This one could be a little bit more present. Let's sidechain as well, by the way. has a cool vibe, I don't know. But normally I don't do it like that. I would do like this. But I kinda liked it, so maybe put this band off and so there's a little bit of it left. It's so sad I can't play guitar, otherwise I would like put like a very nice guitar lead on it, but I just can't. I like this one. 4 up. Oh, this fits perfectly, better than I could imagine actually. Let's put this on. Maybe this is maybe better. This is so nice. Definitely got a vibe going on. Maybe we can arrange it in something. We're missing something. We didn't even add the Juno. What are we doing even? Maybe we can add thirds here. It's kind of nice. Maybe here as well. Nice. Sounds kind of like a Sabrina Carpenter song. Need a crash. Maybe something like this. Something simple, basic. Something random. let's get a fill. It's gonna be pretty simple, I guess. Let's look at synth pop. Like synth pop, there's just all the 1975 sauce, I think. Yeah, let's get like a fill. Very synth wavy. Maybe not exactly what we're looking for. Oh, I like this as well, but we're gonna put this in here. No, not really. Not really, it doesn't really work. But I want this loop. Muted one. Let's continue. Doesn't really fit. I don't agree with it anymore. Let's copy this. Easy. Yeah, let's keep it in. Nice. Yeah, we just need a fill. Yeah, this could work potentially. Yeah. Let's Command J and now warp it. It's already great. This could be here, and this could be here. Let's create an arpeggiator. That could be nice. Let's get a tall, for that. Let's just see what we can do. It's kind of fast. I don't want it to, yeah. I don't really like it. Yeah, I have some MIDI for like Arpeggiator. It's amazing. It's kind of smart. I think it's better to use like an actual Juno because it's probably what they would use as well. Oh, I really like this one. Very subtle in the background. You also need a high pad. This one is great. Also, let's get an ambience. This is perfect. Maybe something else. Maybe something like this, I don't know. Just trying stuff out. Maybe something like this, I don't know, just playing around, see what works best. Looking for something more simple. I all made those myself, so. Always works. I don't really like it. Maybe it's because of these. Can do like the kick here, 4 on the floor. That's a cool idea. Yeah, that's like the final payoff, you know. But let's make sure it doesn't interfere with the snare. So I'm adding a track spracer to the snare and set the sidechain input from the kick. So it won't interfere. Do high cut. So every time the snare plays and the kick together, the low frequencies in the snare are being ducked. So it's not like a problem in the mix. Let's cut out the bass here before the chorus hits. Let's add another thing. I use this all the time, so maybe it works here as well. Not here, maybe somewhere like here. Let's add some reverb to this. Low cut. Let's mix it all a little bit more. So with some basic EQing you can already get pretty far. Just cutting everything below the lowest fundamental here as well. It will clean it up a little bit more. Maybe a little bit more distortion even. So overdrive. nice. Juno, of course. I know it's nice and warm, but you can also have too much, you know? Got everything a little bit out, so. We can do some compression on here. LA2A maybe. Not too much. Also, I think we could lower like the bass notes here, so, or at least cut out a little bit of the frequencies. Yeah, let's do it like that. So when the chorus hits, there's a lot more bass going on. Let's do some reverb on the drums. Drum studio maybe? Sounds great. Ooh. Maybe we could use the percussion as well, like in the first parts. Or here. Makes it a bit more interesting. Let's add some effects, maybe some white noise, even though it's not EDM. EDM samples, but they work very great with 1975 stuff actually. Of course we also need like a riser, so something like this. Yeah, maybe something like this as well, like these kind of ride swells. Ooh, maybe ride loops would be nice here, but like very soft. These kind of stuff. Kinda nice. Ooh, I have a nice idea. Maybe we can cut out the bass here entirely. And do a sub drop. Yeah, something like this maybe. I don't know. Let's not do it. Maybe we can do like... something like this. Maybe we can create something like that with this. too much stuff going on. But guitar rig, where we can find some cool stuff. So a lot about experimenting with these kind of sounds. I always use this to glue it a little bit more together, like the multiband compression. Let's do a quick master. Not anything really crazy though, just some simple stuff. Transformer. Adds a little bit of warmth. Especially on the drums. Let's just put it on the drums. Get an EQ. Roll off a little bit of those frequencies. And now let's get the mid-side EQ. Let's add a compressor. Should tame the peaks a little bit, nothing too crazy again. Now let's add a limiter. Alright, I think we got it. Let's listen to the final result together. Alright, so I just recorded the final result, but I kinda wanted to add like these chimes. So I added them because it really enhances the vibe, like this. Here. Yeah, and here. Because it sounds really dancey, it's like the final payoff. I would maybe do it like extra dancey, so really tighten it up with the bass, with a nicer bass line and stuff. But yeah, but let's listen to the final result together. Chimes are a little bit too loud, I think. Yeah, very happy with the end result, very happy. But yeah, for like an hour, it's great. Like I produced this in within an hour. So it's only like 41 layers or something. But if I took the time for this, man, it's such a banger. So if you're an artist and you want this, hit me up. Alright, so thank you for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed and learned something from it. Also, if you're an artist and you want to work with me personally, hit me up with this email address and we'll figure it out, of course. So like and subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.